With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, the Utah Jazz tries to keep their players happy by financially incentivizing them. Contract bonuses include on-the-court performance, physical fitness, and off-season workouts. The team's general manager said, "To be a significant program, we need to be great defensively and with individual development. The bonuses are created with those goals in mind." Kevin?
Thanks, DA. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Doncic. He's out there with Curry. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Porzingis. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. And for the Jazz, inside we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
When Gordon Hayward left the Jazz 3 summers ago, some expected a rebuild. Instead, they hit gold with Donovan Mitchell and kept on trucking.
Doncic against Conley. Passes to Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up. And the heartbreak over losing Hayward. Short-lived, but the Jazz still needed to learn from it.
Very important that the Jazz retain the stars they developed. I think there were some lessons learned along the way.
And he knocks down the first one. Opening day, Steve, for some teams, it's a fresh start, and for others, it's the first step toward settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning the championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry, and those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Now here's Porzingis. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic against Conley. The pass to Ingles. There's the triple. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
That's cold-blooded. Ingles not allowing the 3 on the other end to go unanswered.
Outside Curry. Pass to Porzingis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Gobert against Porzingis. Shot clock at 6.
Credit Joe Ingles for how hard he plays, taking the challenge defensively.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Mitchell. The teardrop falls in.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Doncic kicks to Curry. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Pass to Conley. But Trey drains the three-pointer.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Outside Hardaway. No good again that time.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Poked loose. Here's Gobert, and he converts the layup.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And his teammates call him old man, say he looks like a 40-year-old farmer. But Joe Ingles, Smitty, much more than meets the eye.
You know what, Kevin? He's a star in his role. He's gotten better and better. He's a guy who can impact winning on a nightly basis.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Dallas moving it around. From the arc, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Hardaway.
And he can play the long-range game, the mid-range game. He takes it to the rack. Doncic is a versatile three-level scorer.
Now, here is O'Neal. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. He kicks to Mitchell. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Outside Curry. Passes it to Hardaway. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Ingles kicks to Conley. The pass to Gobert. Over Hardaway. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Doncic. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Conley feeling it out. Gobert the pass to Conley. Now Mitchell. There's the 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And it's tied up with that one.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
And the Jazz making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Smitty, Snyder also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. With the shot, and Utah again with the bucket.
When the shot clock is dwindling down, it's on you, Donovan Mitchell. Make a play.
Curry passes to Porzingis. To the left side wing. Finney-Smith passes to Curry. Good D by Mitchell.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Conley against Doncic. Conley kicks to Ingles. O'Neal with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Porzingis with the block. Pass to Curry. Back to Porzingis. Over O'Neal. No good there off the double clutch.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Bradley dishes to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the shot goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Conley finds Bradley. Conley against Doncic. Right side, Conley. Mitchell outside. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Doncic. Over Conley. Doncic, no good. Jazz have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Ingles passes to Conley. Back to Ingles. Mitchell in the corner. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against Denver.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
And here is Conley after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Mitchell's shot is good.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Now, Doncic. He's got 8. Finney-Smith. No good from outside.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Conley. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Curry with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 6.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here is Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic.
How about that from Conley? The little guy taking it inside and forcing the issue.
Utah shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. Well, Smitty, the game is evolving. We know that. New moves and techniques developed. Talk about some that have grown in popularity since the time of your retirement to now.
You know, the step back is one, and then also the step back is one. The Euro step, and I think also guys right now being able to launch their bodies into guys. I don't want to say it's a move, but that's how guys are playing. Because you can't hand check, guys are throwing their body into the defender on the move even more.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. There's the pass to Burke. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Misses the 3.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
To the wing on the left. Conley with the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Porzingis. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Conley. He's got 8. Launches it. Utah gets it back. Pass to Bradley. Another shot. He lays it in. And it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Doncic outside. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Outside Conley. Unloads from 13. The shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. And the call will be against Georges Niang. That's his first foul. Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Wright. Kicks it to Burke. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Conley finds Bradley. Back to Conley. Passes it to Clarkson. Fires for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Burke. Covered by Conley. And here is Burke. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 14.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. One of the better two-way guards in the NBA, Mike Conley, said his inspiration growing up was none other than Gary Payton.
He was one of my favorite players growing up. I had Gary Payton jersey, had the shoes, everything. So when I looked at a player, I was like, you know, he plays on both ends. I want to be able to do that too.
And you know, Conley, maybe not the size of Payton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley. He plays a lot like him on that end.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Doncic. White is out there with Trey Burke. And there's Jackson. And it's Kleba in at the 5 spot.
Well, if you ask Rudy Gobert, he's not focused on his individual matchup. His job is to anchor the entire defense. For him, it is a team game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now here's Burke. Tight defense on him. And for big men like Gobert, their impact felt by every offensive player on the floor, not just the man he's guarding.
Kevin, he's an elite shot blocker, but it's also the shots he alters. His presence alone creates doubt in the mind of shooters.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to Denver. Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him.
So much of rebound is about positioning, effort, no lack of it right there.
here's Conley. Burke covering. And Gobert kicks to Conley. And there's the pass to Clarkson. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Right side, Conley. This one for three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Here's Niang. Burke covering. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And the basket by Jackson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Conley, the pass to Niang. Now here is Conley. D right on him. Goes up on the block. That one goes in. Conley's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Clarkson. Burke can't get it to go. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Gobert, the pass to Conley. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Pass to Wright. Back to Burke. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And stolen by Burke. Doncic outside. Down low. Jackson kicks to Burke. Right outside. Just 5 on the clock. With some arc. The rebound by Niang.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Pass to Conley. From deep three-point range. The shot will not fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Niang. Jazz leading by 6. Passes it to Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs, it was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
And he's good on the second.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Now here's Hardaway. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. Here's Curry. Rebound, Utah. Ingles has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Clarkson finds Gobert. Mitchell with it. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 7. Outside Hardaway. Dishes to Curry. Back to Hardaway. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Clarkson against Curry. Curry with the steal. He kicks it to Burke. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Here's Porzingis, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Gobert against Porzingis. Mitchell with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Dallas. The pass to Clarkson for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
Curry kicks to Finney-Smith. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 2. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Bradley's checked in for Clarkson. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. A floater. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's Bradley, and he lays it straight in. Bradley's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Pass to Hardaway. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Utah's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Gobert dishes to Ingles. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
The length of Gobert causes the defense plenty of problems. He's very clever at drawing fouls on his shots.
You know, it's tougher to get recognition in a small market like Utah, Smitty. Rudy Gobert says he has to do 3 times as much to draw attention.
And at the same time, his focus is still on team and winning. His leadership is very important to them.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Some players out there are either loved or hated by the fans. There's no in between, Smitty. But when you take a look at divisive players in the league, who pops into your head?
Draymond Green, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James. There's some people who love him, and there's some people that hate him.
Sure.
Joel Embiid is starting to creep into that conversation. Those are some of the guys some people love him and some people hate him.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Finney Smith kicks to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Burke can't get it to go.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Mitchell passes to Ingles. To the middle. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 6.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Finney Smith kicks to Burke. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Mitchell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
In a short time span, I'm amazed at how far Donovan Mitchell's come. He has very few weaknesses for a young player.
The Jazz have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for 6.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Really a sponge. Donovan Mitchell watches a ton of film, accepts coaching, and applies it. A big part of his rise to stardom.
And Mitchell drops them both. And the early success of Mitchell speaks to his ability to absorb and take coaching.
Yes, credit that coaching staff, putting him in position to succeed, helping him also to develop. His decision-making is growing game by game.
Now here's Hardaway. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Mitchell with it. Burke covering. Mitchell outside. Clock is at 3. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Curry. Lays it in off the breakaway. Curry's got the game tied up here for Dallas. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you ask around, his coaches and teammates love Donovan Mitchell. The way he carries himself, really infectious, upbeat, but also a born competitor.
Shoot for 2.
And the first one drops. And going into the 2017 draft, Mitchell was a sleeper. Maybe even Greg to himself, he wasn't sure he was ready to make that leap.
And you know, Kevin, it was the NBA players he was working out with in the summertime who told him, man, you're ready right now. And a season that saw him second in Rookie of the Year votes validated that and built his confidence.
And Mitchell drops them both.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Burke, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Burke. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it up. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ingles. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ingles has got 5.
Joe Ingles on the attack. Give me great offense over great defense any day of the week.
Here's Burke. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Burke.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. Burke covering. Now Mitchell. Over Curry. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here is Conley. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Mike Conley looking comfortable in the post. Even with the defense draped all over him, he gets it to go.
Here's Finney-Smith. Gobert with the block, and they'll keep possession. Pass to Ingles. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown. And now a 7-point Utah lead.
When in rhythm, Ingles can put on a clinic. Knocks down the long ball. Gives the defense something extra to think about.
Outside Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. For Dallas, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Curry. And both free throws good for Curry.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Doncic with the steal from 12 feet out. Rebound, Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And it's Mitchell missing. Mavericks trailed by 5. Passes it to Curry. Good. Curry's got 17.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
Now, here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Porzingis with the block. Here's Finney-Smith. Ingles covering. Curry kicks to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Mavericks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Conley against Doncic. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Great job getting it to go after he takes the hit. Mitchell plays with a force every night.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Poked away. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
Now here's Conley. He's got 17. The dish to Gobert. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Out to Hardaway. Stolen by O'Neal. And it's Conley that time on the assist by O'Neal. Conley's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Outside, Porzingis from past the arc. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Porzingis against O'Neal. Gobert down low. 7 points in the game. And that one drops for him.
Hey, let's give Rudy Gobert some credit for putting in the work. He can now hit the mid-range jumper.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Jackson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Wright in for Curry. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Now here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Dallas again missing.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Bucket is good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic outside, looking to end the run. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
And over the course of his career, Mike Conley taking on more and more of the leadership mantle.
He's embraced it, Kevin, and he said letting his hair down was a way of letting go and just being confident in himself.
Here's Niang. Six on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. And Utah again with the bucket. Mavericks trail by 6. And here is Doncic. 16 points for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Michael Conley picks one up.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
And the first one at the line is good.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
Bradley's checked in for Utah. All free throws good from Doncic. Utah leading by 4. The pass to Gobert. Conley up top. 21 points in the game. Off on the layup.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
So it's the Jazz now. The Mavericks making the shot. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Conley finds Bradley. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic. The Jazz have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That free throw good from Bradley. Second free throw, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Over in the corner, Doncic. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Doncic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Conley left side. Aston Niang. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Porzingis against Conley. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Gobert. Over Porzingis. That one rolling around and rims out. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 3. Doncic finds Jackson. Right outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Passes to Niang. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bradley passes to Clarkson. The layup missed. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Utah calls timeout. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Rudy Gobert, 3rd.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Here's Conley. 21 points in the game. Now, here's Clarkson. High post, Gobert. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Even though Mitchell isn't all that efficient from range, the most impressive thing to me is he believes the shot is going in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
High post, Gobert. 1:52 left to play in the 3rd. And Justin Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Burke, he's checked in for Wright. .149 left in the 3rd. Conley kicks to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. Back to Conley. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. For the lead, Ingles with the rebound. Ingles has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Conley. And the pass to Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
I just don't know how you defend Donovan Mitchell. He's a dangerous offensive player, and he's learning how to get to the free throw line.
The Jazz have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. First one falls for him. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Dallas with a change here too. Hardaway's checked in. And so he hits both. 1:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Burke, the pass to Porzingis. Kleba kicks to Doncic. Releases. Again, the Mavericks score.
And sometimes there's just nothing you can do against Doncic. He's terrific at keeping his focus on the rim.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
No good on the free throw.
What you have to love about Gobert, he's improved across the board. We're even seeing it at the line.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways. Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Mitchell with it. Gobert with the bounce pass.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz out in front, leading by just 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Trey Burke, and it's Kleba in at the center. Utah leading. Now Mitchell. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Got a piece of it. They get it back. 6 to shoot. Ingles kicks to Conley. Shoots over Burke. Conley's shot is off. Dallas shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. On the wing, Hardaway. Rebounded by the Jazz. Ingles has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
Dallas making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Mavericks trailed by 5. Burke, the pass to Hardaway. Now here's Burke, covered by Conley. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Kleba kicks to Burke. Lock at 6. Over Conley.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's nearby.
Picked off in midair. Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
One shot.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. Now, here is O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Burke to tie it up. A 3 ball. It's good from long range. Kleba's got himself on the board with 3 there. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Kicks to Gobert. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Outside Hardaway. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on the swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. High post, Gobert. Gobert double teamed. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Conley's shot is off. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Curry attacking. Pass to Burke. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
He misses the free throw. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Burke. And he sinks the second.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Dallas calls timeout. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Now here is Hardaway. Basket counts, and the Mavericks lead by 1.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
O'Neal against Hardaway. Shoots from 8, and O'Neal gets it to go.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now here's Curry. Out left to the wing. Nice open look, but it's no good. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Hardaway. O'Neal misses.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Here's Doncic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists now in the game.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Mitchell is doubled. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Porzingis is checked in for Dallas. Here's O'Neal. Mitchell outside. There's the pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Ingles dishes to Conley. Porzingis with the block. Takes the 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Now here's Doncic. To the inside. Stolen by O'Neal. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And he comes up with the deuce. Conley's got 23 points.
We know what Conley can do as a playmaker, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
Here's Doncic. And that one good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Conley against Doncic. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 10 points here in the second half.
That shot, Conley has perfected it. The little teardrop.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Porzingis. Over Ingles. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Doncic against Conley. From deep 3-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. 34 points for Luka Doncic.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Curry. O'Neal passes to Conley. Clock at 4. From downtown, and Utah another 3.
Continuing from where he left off. First 3-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Pass to Doncic. Fader on the way. Here's Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Hardaway hits them both. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's Gobert. Here's Conley again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. That one falls.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Here's Doncic, and it's Dallas with another.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Passes to Gobert. Ingles trying to get open. Gobert can't hit.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And you got to respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Now here is Conley to end the run. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And the Mavericks call time here.
Starting.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Dallas leading by 5. Curry kicks to Doncic. Back to Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Porzingis passes to Kleba, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jazz trail by 6. Now, here's Mitchell. Ingles trying to get open, and it's Mitchell missing. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Curry. Here's Kleba. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now, here's Mitchell. Shoots over Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And Mitchell drops them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. The pass to Hardaway. His three-pointers off the mark. Utah's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Mitchell with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. And Curry pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Hardaway. A 3 from Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Kleber. Stolen by O'Neal.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move. This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 39 points for Luka Doncic.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Maxi Kleber. On defense, the Mavericks. 6-point lead. Passes it to Conley. The feed now to Gobert. Here's the 3. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
27 seconds left in the 4th. And Curry throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 5. There's 25 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Conley. There's another block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Here's O'Neal. A three-pointer off the mark. And he commits the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. From deep, laces one from 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. but it can go the other way as well.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this